Happy Thursday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Singles. This is where we're trying to make sincere connections between the singles in our society.
That's what we're doing, and we're doing it for Daryl. What a sensitive guy Daryl is.
Lots of meat.
Lots of meat.
No smokers.
No smokers.
No drama.
Yeah, very good. Our mystery footy tipper joined us. I don't know how our mystery footy tipper's going to go.
He likes cowboys, so he picked the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. He likes flamboyant things.
Yes.
So he chose unusual teams.
It was very odd. Hugh Sheridan's joining us. He's got a new musical out called TikTok Boom. It's a fantastic story. I'm looking forward to catching up with Hugh on this podcast.
TikTok Tucker, I think we have created the most delicious thing we have ever created.
I'm still full from it.
It was so good.
Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda
Miss Keller. Amanda.
doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Hola, señorita.
Hi. Is this my sombrero putting you off today?
I like the sombrero.
I'm back going to the gym now.
Whoa.
I know. Like my operation was, 6 weeks ago? The last 2 weeks I've been back at the gym.
Yep.
And the first day, just even standing on one leg, like all my bum muscles and everything, it just was so sore, and I'm just getting stronger and stronger.
I noticed you had the scrunchy bum pants out.
You notice no such thing.
The scrunchy bum
As
pants.
if I would ever wear scrunchy bum pants anywhere in the vicinity of you.
You should wear scrunchy bum pants. All the
They're
kids
not
wear
designed on me to be scrunchy bum pants, so I don't know what you think I've been wearing. That static electricity on my skirt.
There's nothing worse when you're not wearing scrunchy bum pants, but they become scrunchy bum pants.
But you know the annoying thing, though? So I was at the gym
At
and
the
I felt
gym?
very virtuous and got home. I left my Apple Watch at home, so it doesn't count.
no.
And my watch had been saying, hey, your exercise is getting better. And I felt
Yep.
saying, I had an operation. And then it says, time to stand up. And I go, why don't you stand up?
Maybe.
And now I've done the whole hour of exercise and it doesn't even know, and it's going to say I was lazy.
Maybe we should just stick to the old Swatch watch.
Well, I only started wearing this again before my operation because my physio said, be careful how many steps a day you're doing, just because, you're grinding on bone pretty much.
Okay.
Now I'm competitive with myself to see how many I can do.
Yep.
And I know it's not good for me because I do get competitive
Well, be
with
careful.
myself.
Don't be.
I'm walking to the moon and back today.
You got to be careful. You're not out of the danger zone.
Oh, Brendan, what is the danger zone? You've got no idea
Well,
what
you
the
get
danger zone
is you're still
For how
healing.
long?
If you trip over or something like that, we don't know.
For how long?
Situation.
A day, a year, rest of
Well,
my
no, you
life?
just- okay. Don't hate on me. It's just concern.
Go easy, old
It's
lady.
just concern.
No, I'm fine now. And I don't overdo it because my back gets sore. I'm very aware
Good.
of needing to
Yep.
still heal. But if you could tell my watch that, I'd appreciate it.
Rightio. Maybe I'll get you one of those service station watches that just tell the time.
How old-fashioned. I'll just get me a photo of Big Ben from 1930 and I'll look at that occasionally. Twice a day it'll be right.
Well, at least you're not fighting with Noom anymore.
Don't even get me started. I felt like yelling at the scales this morning. It's muscle I'm putting on. It's very noisy in my home in the morning, isn't it?
Are you mental?
Chances are, yes.
Action-packed show today.
We're mystery footy tipper.
Our mystery footy tipper is a fun guy. I'll say that.
And I'll say he's admitted to not knowing anything about football. But we've had people like
Yeah.
Lord Sugar.
Lord
he
Alan
came
Sugar.
second last year.
And he didn't even want to do it.
Knew nothing about football.
So there you go. Also, Instagram makes its return. And we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven. Question number one.
On what surface is curling played?
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We have the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
Tell it to my watch.
But it's all about getting question 7 right. Jake.
Not on my watch.
is
Hello.
in Newport.
Hello, Jake.
How you going, guys? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you going?
I'm all right. On the way to work. Still getting over a cold, but I'm all right. Looking to play, looking to win. Let's do it.
Good man.
Oh, Jonesy and I are sucking on a fisherman's friend.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, we've started doing this early in the morning. When we go to talk, we casually take them out and just put them on the desk.
I like a fisherman's friend. They're good.
Okay, Jake, question 1. On what surface is curling played?
It's ice.
It is ice, baby.
Which are you on the ice today?
I'm not sure.
I like when you're loose. It's good. Which Japanese game was originally known as Pocket Monsters? Jake.
Pokemon.
You know
You've got it. Let's play Reverse It, Jake.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
We're going to play a song backwards. See if you can tell us what it is.
Ooh.
You won't hear that in the new musical. What do you think that is?
Got to Do With It by Tina Turner.
Listen to you go.
Jake's not here for a haircut.
No, he's not.
Europe's first Disney theme park was built near which city? Was it A, Paris, B, Germany, or C, Russia?
I would say Paris.
It is
It was
Paris.
Paris Disney.
Question 5. Look where you've got us to already, Jake. Question 5. What word describes a person who can speak 2 languages fluently?
Bilingual.
Look at you go.
Just a doddle. I better get the big fact book out.
Oh, no.
I feel we're heading for big fact town.
Please trip up, Jake.
Which
What's 25 times 28.3?
I reckon Jake would know that.
Jake probably would.
What hormone is injected by an EpiPen? So you get stung by a bee or you eat some nuts and you're allergic to those things. In the EpiPen, there's a hormone in there that will save your life.
It's called adrenaline.
Look at you go.
Jake.
My son has an EpiPen and I didn't even know it was adrenaline. How do you know everything, Jake?
Jake, you know everything. Question 7, Jake.
All right, Jake.
I tell people I do.
Well, Jake, you're proving it here, mate.
All right, question 7. Come on, Jake. Let's see if we can
All
do
the way,
it.
Jake.
Who are the NRL Cowboys playing tonight?
The only one I don't know is sports. All right, let's give it a crack. I've got 15 teams left, so is it the Tigers?
Oh,
Jake.
Oh, no. I almost said who it was and ended the whole thing.
Jake.
Oh, well, you're a gun, Jake. Come
Jake,
back
you
again.
are a gun.
Come
Carry
back
on.
And, come back and play again.
Yeah. Thanks, Jake.
He's redeemed my faith in humanity.
Oh, okay, you just got a few questions right.
Yeah, he did very well.
He hasn't, invented the wheel.
Maybe he has. I didn't ask him.
Jam Nation.
Let me tell you a story about a man named Jake of Newport. Almost went all the way with the Magnificent Seven.
But he stumbled at question 7.
My hand was poised over the Bible of big facts.
Well, his loss is Greg of Blacktown's gain because Greg's coming in for question number 7. Hello, Greg.
Yeah. G'day, team. Yeah, you did all the bullocking work there, Jake.
That's right. And if he does the bullocking work...
I was calling him Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake?
Yeah, he fell at the last hurdle.
Greg,
Yeah.
if he does the
Okay.
if he does all the bullocking work, how does the analogy go? What do you come in and do?
Yeah.
I just do a Stephen Bradbury.
Yeah.
I think you've used about 10 metaphors in there.
Greg, when are you due on the set of the Shirley?
Greg, question number 7. Who are the Cowboys playing tonight?
The Sharkies at PointsBet Stadium.
Oh, well done, Greg.
Yes. And would you like to tip?
Yeah, who are you thinking?
Sharkies, home ground.
Oh, good man. Okay. Congratulations, you won the Jam Pack, my man. A high tea at the sea. Cruise Sydney Harbour for Mother's Day. High tea with Captain Cook Cruises.
Is it amusing you, Brendan? Would you like to share it with the
There's
class?
no punctuation in this. A $150 Hurricanes Grill voucher, featured at Hurricanes Grill, restaurants in Circular Quay and Brighton Le Sands, and Jonesy and Amanda Carriage to choose fit of colouring and some Staedtler pencils. Greg, is there anything you'd like to add?
Just enjoy the weather and go the Sharkies.
There you go.
Thank you, Greg.
Good on you, Greg.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Morning.
Morning.
Are you wearing the same clothes as yesterday?
Same as yesterday, same as the day before.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1999, The Verve announced they had split. This was the second time they'd called it quits. They reunited in 2007, but split again in 2009, citing internal differences. The lead singer, Richard Ashcroft, was recently asked why the band had split because he'd kept silent for many years. This is a quote from him. "I'll see if any other members tries to rewrite history. I'll see how many bizarre takes on events stack up. And then maybe one day I'll go, you know what? I'll write a book." I'm reading between the lines. I think there was a Froosh stealer in the band. What do you think?
Someone stole Richard's Froosh.
That's the obvious explanation.
Because he looked a bit cranky. He was like a poor man's Liam Gallagher from Oasis.
Wow. That's damning, isn't it? A poor man's
He was a poor man's Liam Gallagher.
With the temper?
Yeah, the temper, but everyone said, oh, well, good on you, Richard.
How are his eyebrows?
Go on. Eyebrows are reasonable.
Okay.
Didn't have the big mono.
Didn't have the Gallagher mono.
No, but at the same time, people say, well, good on you, mate. Just eat your Froosh and have a lie down.
Well, have a listen to the song and see if you can pick which band member you think would be stealing the Froosh.
Jam Nation.
We lost Pele last year. Remember Pele passed away, the great soccer player.
Yeah, you just read the news now.
No, I was watching the news last night and there was a tribute over in Brazil that had a mascot of Pele.
Well, he's a giant hero.
And this mascot, so it was an effigy of Pele.
Normal size?
No. It was 10 foot tall. And it walked out onto the field and kicked a ball around with all the players.
Did it look good?
Yeah. It looked a little bit weird. It did look.
It looked a bit paper mache-ish.
Yeah, but Brazilians, they do stuff in Australia.
They like a carnival.
They like a carnival. So, and the crowd was just going crazy. So the guy inside the mascot broached a bit of protocol and decided to cash in on some of the glory and also
take the head off.
No, well, decided to wave to the crowd. Have a guess where the manhole in this ginormous 10-foot thing of Pele, where this guy popped out.
I don't know.
Just hazard a guess where he popped out.
I don't know. The waist?
Yeah, it was straight out of the fly.
Out of the groin.
It comes straight out. Hello, it's me inside. Hello, Mum.
Oh, no.
This is how they reported it on Petey's News last night.
We know Pele was a towering figure in world football, but this tribute has raised a few eyebrows. A giant version of the legendary player marching out onto the field to a huge roar ahead of a cup final in Brazil. The mascot kicking a ball around before turning around and walking off, but not before the bloke inside the costume stuck his hand outside of Pele's pants to give the crowd a thumbs up. Pete, I think it gets a thumbs down from plenty of people out there too.
We'll keep moving.
Yes. Thank you, James.
Petey didn't touch it.
Petey didn't want to go near it. See, if we were doing that show, that would have been our whole
I would have said that's quite a Brazilian.
That's a handball right there. There's a whole raft.
Keep it in your pants.
Although Petey managed to put a bit of a titter in there at the end.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm sure when he got home to Pussycat, he would have said, James Bracey said this great story on the news, and then
he was waving out of his groin.
You live for that stuff, don't you? You know, what mascots do we have? Mr. Yawn, and that's it.
Yeah. I don't want to see a head pop out there.
No, not out of that mattress.
No.
With a big stain on it.
No. Mum, it's got lice.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Our next guest is a star of stage and screen whose role in Packed to the Rafters made him a household name. He returns to the stage after a break to bring us the musical Tick, Tick, Boom. This is the story of a struggling songwriter, a real story of a man trying to make his dreams a reality. Hugh Sheridan is playing this man, and he joins us now. Hello, Hugh.
Hello, how are you?
Great.
Oh, very well. So this sounds amazing. So this is written by Jonathan Larson, who wrote the musical Rent. He's passed away. He's no longer with us. But this is his story of struggling to break through.
Yeah, it's his actual sort of precursor to writing Rent, and he was going through a period in his life where everyone was telling him to give up, really. They were just, and he wasn't getting anywhere, and obviously breaking into writing musicals, especially, I think, probably in New York in the 80s and 90s would have been very difficult when the focus was more on Andrew Lloyd Webber kind of musicals, you know, Jesus Christ Superstar and Cats and all of those shows, Starlight Express, they were all the really big shows back then. And what he was writing was essentially what became 90s pop music, which we hear in Rent. And so his music was very different, and everyone was telling him to quit, and he was he was trying to decide whether to quit or not, and he felt like there was this impending ticking going on in his head, like there was a clock, which is why the show's called Tick, Tick, Boom, and this is all a true story. And then he wrote this beautiful piece about his struggles and about his friends, and started writing about what he knew, which was his life. And he decides to go on, and he's totally broke, by the way, works at a diner, can't afford medical insurance or anything like that. So he had heart problems and didn't go to the doctor. And then he wrote Rent, and just before it opened, just before the first preview, he had a heart attack and he died at 35, and went on to win the Pulitzer Prize and all the Tonys and everything, but he was...
I never got to know it.
Exactly.
I never knew that. It's like Scott Joplin, the great piano player, wrote the Black and White Rag. He died and unknown, and then someone years later goes through a piano stool and finds all this music. And so this guy was a genius.
So he wrote this as he was living this story then for the Tick, Tick, Boom.
Yeah, he wrote it while he was sort of living it, and he never got to see Tick, Tick, Boom either. And a lot of people look at the story and sort of think that from a distance it could be quite tragic, but I think when you come and see the show, and certainly what I love about playing the role is that he's really happy, and he says that. He decides that he would rather be pursuing what he loves and be poor and live like a bohemian than go and take a market research job and make all this money and have a BMW. And he decides that he'd prefer to work at the diner.
What a story.
So it's quite beautiful. Yeah.
Now, people who only know you from Packed to the Rafters may not be aware of your musical chops. You are a beautiful...
You've got chops?
You've got chops.
I've got chops.
Yeah.
Lamb chops. Yeah, no, my father was a singer, and I started as a singer and a dancer before I went to NIDA. And so, yeah, it's nice to put the Australian Ballet School and vocal training from VCA and all that sort of thing together and be back on the main stage in a beautiful musical. It's such a beautiful story.
And Shane Jacobson is the producer.
I know. How fun is that?
He's not trying to get himself in it, is he?
Yeah, I reckon Jaco put himself in there because he's everywhere.
Oh, he's my understudy as well.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
He's got a beautiful wig for it. Yeah, of course I'm joking.
I tell you what, do not take any food from that man or anything, because all of a sudden you'll get a runny bottom, and Jaco will say, "Oh, don't worry, I'll do it.
Don't walk behind his car, Hugh."
Like when Amanda had her hip surgery, he was ringing me, going, "Mate, I could easily come in and do Amanda easily."
Amanda, do you remember the movie All About Eve?
Yes, I do.
I could see him in the corner of the wings last night. I could just see his shadow and his glowing eyes.
He'll be like Phantom of the Opera.
Every word as I said it.
He's just ready to go.
Well, this sounds incredible.
Mate, it's always good to talk to you, Hugh. Tick, Tick, Boom is playing at the Sydney Lyric Theatre now. Head to sydneylyric.com.au for more deets. Hugh Sheridan, thank you.
Thank you so much. I just love you too.
Jam Nation.
Doing it for the gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
It's time. Instagram. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. 60 seconds is a hell of a long time.
If you get all 10 questions right, you get $1,000. Then we'll say to you, do you want to double your money? One more question, get it right, you get $2,000.
Yeah, we're going to get there first. Jennifer is in Miranda. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, guys. How are you?
We are great.
So, Jennifer, we have perused the questions. Look, who knows? I'm not going to say they're easy.
I'm going to say they're as easy peasy as anything.
Well, I'm having a sip before I read my important questions.
So easy they are that Amanda can drink that goblet of water and fix
I'm
her
ready to go.
Vocal tubes.
So, Jennifer, as Jonesy said, the main point here is if you're not sure, please say pass, because if we've got time, we'll come back, because the minute you're wrong it's all over Red Rover.
Let's go.
All right, Jennifer, here we go.
Good luck, Jennifer.
60 seconds, 10 questions. Good luck. Question number 1. Who sang Purple Rain?
Prince.
Question 2. Castor, brown and white are types of what?
Sugar.
Question 3. Name the colours of the French flag.
Red, blue, white.
Question 4. What is Jamie Oliver's profession?
He's a chef.
Question 5. In which stadium do they play the AFL Grand Final?
Pass.
Question 6. A current affair is on which TV station?
Channel 9.
Question 7. Finish this Hungry Jack slogan. The burgers are...
Better at Hungry Jack.
Question 8. What animal is a tabby?
Cat.
Question 9. Who made the Commodore?
Holden.
Question 10. Barry, Robin and Maurice Gibb formed which musical group?
Pass.
Back to question 5. Which stadium is the AFL Grand Final played in?
Pass.
Question 10. Barry, Robin and Maurice Gibb form which musical group?
Oh, man.
They were the Bee Gees.
Jennifer.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
and
so
the AFL Grand Finals at the MCG.
Oh, damn. Okay. No worries.
$100 for your groceries, Jennifer, and thanks for playing. That's an example, Brendan, of stuff that in the moment just can't come to you, and things we know, and Jennifer knew things that we wouldn't have known. That's how it goes. Don't rub your face.
I'm rubbing my face.
Don't rub your face.
Come on.
Jam Nation.
You know, on our family chat, we got one of those family chat groups. Do you have one of those?
WhatsApp.
Yeah. No, this is on the Facebook thing. I don't do Facebook by and large because I've got a lot of nuts that send me stuff.
What's your family?
That's they're called my family. But our family chat, my son took a picture of his odometer on the car and it had rolled over to 70,777 Ks. And he took a picture and said, "How good's this?" And I just sent back, "You're becoming more and more like me every day."
Because this is your thing, isn't it?
No.
See, what do you like about that?
That's something I would do. That's such a me thing. That's so me.
Just when it goes to when it's all the same number.
Dads do. That's a dad thing when you do stuff like that. You know. And he just went, "No, I am." That's such a you thing.
Interesting, isn't it? When my eldest son texts me, he'll always use the correct apostrophes, correct grammar, and I've done that to him. And I look at it and I go, he's becoming me.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of anxiety to look forward to because of it.
And there's nothing more satisfying and this is right in our wheelhouse because we have adult children, but when they start to become like you go, yes, my work here is done.
Yeah, I don't know how much my sons who are 20 and 22 want to become their mother.
Stop wearing your clothes. Jack, what are you doing?
This is interesting, though, because we often talk about how we become our parents.
Yeah.
But we don't often talk about how our kids become us.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All
do
right.
what?
Well, tribal drum. We'll beat for this.
He'd grown up just like me.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
Okay.
Oh, that's your daughter. That's terrible.
I didn't think it'd be like that.
They've grown up just like me. What are the signs your kids have become you?
Jam Nation.
When you have kids, I don't know what it's like not to be a father. I've been a father for more than half my life now. But when they morph into you, that's quite satisfying. So when
Only if they morph into the bits you like about yourself.
Yeah, the good bits about... Well, what bad bits about me would there be?
Well, have a listen to this.
He'd grown up just like me.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
That.
You know, that's unfair. I'm going to get lawyers on the phone.
That happened.
Anyway, my son sent me a picture of his odometer clocking over to a significant number, 77777, and I said, just replied with, "You've become just like me." That's something.
Could you hear him cry from your home?
Went, no, that's so true.
It's happening, so we'll take your calls on that. Hello, Brad. How are you?
Good. How you going, guys?
Very
Beautiful
well.
Day.
Beautiful day, Brad.
Who's grown into you, Brad, and how did you know?
Well, actually, my 84-year-old father, I grew into him first. He sits in a lounge. He folds himself up like a Buddha. It's similar to meditating. And he's gone through about 5 armchairs because he morphs into the chair. 20 years ago, I found myself doing it, and a couple of days ago, I seen my son actually folded up into the same position and sitting in the corner lounge. So it's 3 generations of us. And Mum's angry because we go through armchairs. So, we're all morphing into each other. And I'm not sure if my grandfather done it as well, but I'd suggest he might have.
If you went through the long line of photographic evidence, you'd find grandfathers morphing into the chair.
I'm sure that's true. Thank you, Brad.
Deborah's joined us.
Hello, Deb.
Yeah, hello. when I was in high school, I used to walk around because there was a girls' quad, boys' quad, and a mixed quad.
Yep.
So I used to walk around into the mixed quad, and I used to get called licorice legs. And I used to think all these years it's because I had sexy legs, you know, like edible legs. Anyway, my daughter was born, and as she developed, when she was a young teenager, she started walking like me. I'm knock-kneed, and she's knock-kneed. And pretty much then I realised that my sexy leg, it was actually because I was knock-kneed. I was getting called licorice legs.
Yeah,
So,
I think.
what does knock knees mean? Your legs go in at the knee?
Yeah,
or-
and you carve the shin part comes out.
So it's the opposite of bow legs.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you go riding a horse?
I'm really good at snow ploughing.
Yeah, you would be.
Even when you're just walking.
Actually, you would be. You'd be
That's
good at a
right.
snowplow.
Be bad at tunnel
because
ball.
licorice legs, I thought was never a compliment.
No, I love your self-confidence. Someone calls you licorice legs and you go, why, thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's me. Good old licorice legs.
Oh,
All I can say is thank God I thought that, and I didn't think the other, because I would have been mortified.
That's right. You wouldn't have gone out of the house.
Thank you, Deborah.
Deb. Michael's joined us as well. Hello,
Hi,
Michael.
Michael.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Very well. Who's turned into you?
Oh, my daughter come up, she goes, Dad, I got a bone to pick with you. I said, what? She goes, I'm turning out like you. I said, well, what do you mean? She goes, well, after Mum leaves and the two younger siblings leave, you know, she goes, I'm walking around the house turning tellies off and fans off and lights off and everything off in the house. They all leave on and walk out the door.
Wow.
She goes, I know you always complain about, no one's even in this room and everything's on. You know?
That is great.
That must be very
That
satisfying,
is great.
Michael. When you've got a place of your own.
Yeah, because no one in my family does. They turn everything on.
Yes, yeah. Until they suddenly grow up and realise
Then
why
they
you
got to pay
do
the
it.
power bill.
Michael, thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Okay, we checked all four systems and team with a go.
Well, here goes nothing.
On our family chat, my son took a picture of his odometer in the car. It had rolled over to 70,777 Ks. And he's taken a picture of it and put that on the chat.
Did he put it on there to say, hey, Dad, look at this? Or he just did it because he likes it?
Yeah, he just went, hey, look at this. How cool's this? And I just wrote back, you become like me more and more every day.
Yeah.
Something I would do.
How upsetting for him.
And he just went, no, you're so right. That's right.
Tribal drum is beating for.
He'd grown up just like me.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
You know, I think that's unnecessary.
Completely accurate.
Lily has joined us.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, how are you both?
Very
Great.
well. Who's grown up like who?
My daughter's grown up like her father. My husband, her father, taught her to drive, and he used to tell people off while they were driving. Now she drives exactly like him and tells people off like my husband does. And I just sit in the car and laugh at her because, I mean, what do I do? Like, I mean, she, you know, because she just does everything exactly like her father. And it's just so funny.
Well, I'm glad you think it's funny because it might be awful for you that you put up with your husband abusing people on the roads and driving badly, and now it's your turn to go through it again with your daughter.
And how do they go when they drive together, Lily?
Yeah.
Oh, they fight like cats and dogs, and he doesn't understand why she gets on a high horse. And I just laugh at the both of them. I just said, well, look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, there's the gene pool.
That's what
right
my wife
there.
says about my daughter, because my daughter drives like she's in the Italian job. And my wife says, this is you. This is the product of your environment.
That's right.
I
That's
said,
how
well, no,
that's how you drive. You flip the bird to anybody
I
who's just
don't
crossing
flip
the
the
road.
bird.
Come on, mate. This is why I ride a bike, you say, as you're driving a car and abusing everybody.
I don't abuse anyone.
Don't start about cab drivers and Uber drivers. Russell has joined us. Hi, Russell.
Oh, hi there. How are you this morning?
Very well. Who's become who?
Oh, look, two of my children admitted to me that they use sayings that we had household sayings. So, like if they they walk in and say, "Look, I lost a sock," or "I lost a Volkswagen," or something, and you'd point straight at it and say, "Oh, what's this? A watermelon?" and they kind of go, "Oh, yeah." And the other thing that my son said to me the other week, he said, "Dad, I was having a chat with my daughter, so my granddaughter, and he said, which part of no don't you understand?" He said, "All this stuff's just coming back to haunt me."
Yeah, you
That's all
open your
your
mouth
stuff.
and it comes out.
Yeah. How often do you lose a Volkswagen, though? That's kind of difficult.
Well, children are very industrious at losing things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The sock was inside the Volkswagen at the time.
Down the back of the lounge. Good on you, Russell.
Thank you, Russell.
Thank you for that.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Refusing to take your partner's demerit points, does that pass the pub test?
Tell you what, I know it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Let's all say that. This is illegal. But so many couples will have discussed this in their relationships. I saw that a guy from Melbourne has written into KidSpot, and he said, I know it's illegal, he said, and the kids need her, but why can't she suck it up and take it for the team? He said that he got done on double demerits one weekend, and he was going 12 Ks over the speed limit. In one swoop, he lost 6 demerit points and a hefty fine, but he said it only leaves him with 1 point. He asked his wife to take the points, and she refused. He said, I asked her if I could nominate her as the driver. She hasn't lost any points, and mainly because I do most of the driving, he said. She said, not only did she say no, she tore through me as if I'd asked her to say she'd murdered someone in order to protect me. That's how my husband would be if I had hypothetically ever broached this with him. He's very proud of his clean driving record, and his ego at having a clean driving record would override the fact that I have to drive to work every day, ferrying the kids around when they were little, etc., etc. He would point blank refuse. The comments underneath this story were interesting. Someone said, my husband took all our son's points. We never told him. He knows because he doesn't drive much. He didn't even
So
know.
how do you even do that? You just put him as the nominated driver of the car.
My husband has taken my points for years. Otherwise, we'd be jobless. No way. His loss, cop it. You should always help your partner out. Mixed emotions there.
Yeah.
What do you think, Brendan?
Well, and your guy used to sell his points. You make a bit of money out of it. Sell your points for $1,000.
Remember someone who works with us.
Go on.
In our production team.
Yeah, who?
I'm not going to say. It was Millie.
Yeah.
She said her brother asked her to take his points.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't mind me saying this story with her name attached.
He's got a white face now.
Yeah, well, she's off to prison straight after
waving her hands around.
She took her brother's points.
Yep.
And then she lost some of her own and lost her licence for 3 months. And so she couldn't drive for 3 months.
That's a bit of a backfire.
I know, that's right. That's what can happen.
That's what can happen. My points are sacrosanct to me.
So you'd be one of those guys. No one touches my points.
I've got extra points. I've got 13 points. I get an extra point because I'm such a good driver or rider.
How many accidents have you had? 11?
You know, that is me just pushing the envelope but not being reckless.
And pulling a face. Interesting one. Has this been debated in your household? Refusing to take your partner's demerit points?
What do
Does
you
it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I like football, he likes football, she likes football, we all love rugby.
It's round 9 of the NRL. Our last mystery footy tipper was Lane Beachley with a score of 7 out of 8. How good is that? Today,
I'm kind of a big deal.
our mystery footy tipper has survived their industry for 40 years.
Not just survived, thrived.
Thrived. They have very good rhythm. They've judged the two of us before.
And found us wanting.
I'm not sure how much they know about the NRL, but I do know it's Todd McKenny.
Here is Todd McKenny.
You make people cry.
I can't take away from the fact that you're technically great dancers, but for me, you don't reach my heart.
And there was so much cha-cha. We nearly saw you cha-cha, because that's true, it's just quite short.
You didn't dance at the beginning, but when you did, it looks like you had taken the rubbish out. It was like... You should just get in the coffin now, I think.
And you were crap, let's face it.
Look, I think I speak not only on my own behalf, but anyone who's ever done this show. Todd's a bitch.
Todd McKenny there.
Well,
Quite the accolade, isn't it?
It's Todd McKenny.
It's a hell of a way to put the rubbish out,
and
though.
the garbage out. That was me when I did arguably my best dance on Dancing with the Stars.
That's when you were dragging Alana around on the floor.
Yeah. All I can say is if I knew I was going to keep in touch with you over the years, I never would have said any of that stuff.
No, it was great. I learnt a lot from it.
And how are you?
I'm really good.
You are so busy. Every new musical show seems to have you in it. In a great way.
In a good way, yeah. I did Cinderella and then Hairspray, which is great. And now I've got my Peter Allen show about to kick off next week. And so, it's really good. And then I do another musical, which I can't announce yet, later in sort of July, August, that time of year.
You're dusting off the maracas and Peter Allen's coming back.
I am. After 5 years of not doing it, I just thought... Why not?
Give the people what they want.
Yeah, and also I think my audiences really love Peter Allen, and I do too, and I haven't done it for that long, so we've sort of dusted it off. We've reshaped the show, and it's selling like hotcakes. So
is it hard to remember all the lyrics? Like, you don't want to do a Bette Midler. Remember, she forgot the lyrics of
Tenterfield Sadler.
and that was at Peter Allen's tribute. And Bette Midler halfway goes, "I'm such an asshole. I forgot the lyrics."
She did. Yeah, she went from the first verse to the third verse,
she goes,
and then
Peter would
missed the
laugh.
middle.
I'm such an asshole.
Yeah, it's great. Well, that's the only thing wrong with doing songs from somebody that people know so well, because they know all. Like, you can't stuff up "I Still Call Australia Home," you know, and but because everyone knoes the lyrics, and so often. When I do forget, I often just aim the microphone into the crowd, and they finish it. It does
I've
happen.
seen here, Todd, it says you're also going to have songs from Bette Midler. Maybe you can do the ignominy of forgetting her lines. And Barry Manilow. What Barry are you singing?
Well, I got a letter during The Boy from Oz from a lady who was furious because she had 10 people, this was in Adelaide, saying, how on earth could you do the life story of Peter Allen without Copacabana in it? And so I wrote back to her and said, "Oh, look, I'm really sorry for your disappointment." And she had all of her 9 guests and her sign the back of this letter. So they all agreed with her. That was outrageous that we didn't have Copacabana.
But that wasn't his song ever,
That's
was
what
it?
I wrote back to her. I said, well, the reason we didn't do Copacabana is because Barry Manilow wrote it. Anyway, I gave her 10 more tickets and said, look, why don't you come back without the disappointment of, not seeing Copacabana, and then come to my show at the end of the season and I'll do Copacabana for you. So now I do Copacabana, Rio, all mashed up.
Brilliant.
It's a mash.
For her name was Joan Bauer.
Good on you, Joan.
Brilliant.
Well, may you know a lot about theatre, but what do you know about the theatre of NRL?
I mean, look at me. Come on.
You know everything. And let's start tonight. The Sharks and the Cowboys.
Elaine Beachley got 8 out of 9. Or
She's
seven,
a big NRL tragic.
Yeah,
She's
right.
really good.
I've got her in my phone. I should have rung her.
She was very concise last week, so I'm expecting the same level of professionalism.
I'll talk you through the
I
fixtures.
did grow up with AFL, though, I want, as my defence.
Sure.
All right. Well, that's got nothing to do with NRL, so sucko. Here we go. Tonight, the Roosters.
No, it's the Sharks versus the Cowboys.
The Sharks. I've only got symbols in front of me. That's throwing me as well.
That's the shark, the little fishy and little cowboy horns.
So Cowboys and Sharks. How do you feel?
Oh, Cowboys.
You love a cowboy?
I like a cowboy. Yeah,
right.
Cowboy hat, boots, spurs, that sort of thing.
All right.
I'll just have a moment.
That's a good tip. Yeah. Tell us when you're ready to continue.
I'm ready.
Eels versus Storm. I mean, Eels versus the Knights.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about either.
I just looked it up.
I probably know more than you. Say it again.
Eels. Yep. Parramatta Eels versus the Newcastle Knights.
Oh, well, it's got to be the Newcastle Knights because I've got friends in Newcastle and they'd kill me if I didn't say that.
All right. And then we have the Broncos versus the Bunnies.
Well, I have a thing about this because Shane Jacobson calls the Rabbitohs, but I want to know why they're not called the Rabbitohs.
What does he call them?
Rabbitohs.
And Rabbitohs.
And when you look at the word, it's actually Rabbitohs.
Yeah.
Rabbitohs.
Well, so I'm going to go with the Rabbitohs.
Because you want to put a T back in.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. And if
but that's because it goes back to the old days when the guys in Redfern would be selling rabbits. He would sell rabbits and he'd go, Rabbitoh, Rabbitoh, Rabbitoh.
Is that really?
Yeah, didn't you know that?
No, I had no idea.
Because he's selling the rabbits because people in the Depression would eat rabbit.
But they wouldn't go Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs, Rabbitohs,
No, he said
Rabbitohs.
Rabbitoh.
All right. Well, I'm going the Rabbitohs.
All right, and let's bring T back into that word.
Let's do it.
Then we have, I think that's the Raiders and the Dolphins.
Yes.
Dolphins are a new team, but
Can I
are
have a
doing
look at
very
the
well.
costumes?
Well, I can have a look at the pictures.
One's a Viking and one's a dolphin.
A Viking and a
Which one is
dolphin.
it?
This one.
Oh, I like the little dolphin.
Okay.
Oh, they're cute.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have Flipper.
We'll pick
go
the
with
dolphin.
Flipper.
Manly versus the Titans.
Well, Manly, because
Do you
I'm
like a
manly.
Titan?
I like a Titan. I like a Titan Manly.
Who are you going for? Pick one.
I'm going to go Manly because
Okay,
I'm
great.
manly.
All right.
Panthers versus the Tigers.
Well, it's got to be Panthers because I'm there on Mother's Day doing a lovely Mother's Day matinee at Panthers at Penrith.
Nice bit of
Nicely done.
integration
Yeah.
there.
Did you see the way I got that in?
You did very, very well. You did very, very well. Warriors versus the Manders side.
The Roosters.
The Roosters.
It's got to be the Roosters. It has to be the Roosters.
Thank you.
Well, I just like their jerseys.
All right. That's enough for me.
Okay.
And then we have the Dragons and the Bulldogs. Have a look at the Bulldogs looking a bit casual in that picture.
I don't need my glasses.
Put your glasses
Hang
on. See what picture you prefer.
I quite like, I like the Dragons, I think, because they've got the same colour as the Sydney Swans.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
so concise.
This is so.
I feel like I've learned a lot.
You're looking at
It's
colour
scientific.
swatches down at Bed Bath and Beyond. Todd, It's always great to see you. Let me do a plug for you. Todd is celebrating 40 years in showbiz with the new show, Todd McKenney Sings Peter Allen. Head to toddmckenny.com.au for tickets.
Yeah, let's go. We start next Saturday. We do 12 shows in New South Wales. We want to see you there.
All right,
Shookers.
brilliant.
Hey, thanks, mate.
Great to see you.
Jam Nation. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Refusing to take your partner's demerit points. Does this pass the pub test?
A Melbourne guy has taken to Kids Spot to discuss this. He wants his wife, he knows it's illegal, to take some of his points when he got done 12 Ks over the speed limit, double demerits, lost all his points bar one. He does a lot of driving. He needs his licence. He said, my wife tore through me as if I'd asked her to say that she'd murdered someone in order to protect me. That's how my husband would be. He's very proud of his clean driving record. I think you'd be the same.
I'm
Brendan.
the same. You can sell. I've heard of people selling them and making a bit of money. I've got 100 million points. I've heard of people selling them.
You've got more than the average, you claim.
I've got 13.
How does that happen?
Because I'm such a good driver. The government said, you know what, Mr. Jones, you're such a good driver, we're going to give you another point.
Well, interesting. A lot of couples apparently discuss all this hypothetically because it's illegal. My husband said no. Refusing to take your partner's demerit points, is it past the pub test?
Yes, just a story. My son lost 3 using his phone while driving, and we had to share them amongst the family.
I've actually done it. I've copped 5 demerit points. I had 13 points, lost 5 because he went through a red light camera and copped a $344 fine as well.
Me personally, I wouldn't, and I wouldn't expect her to take mine either. A, I don't drive it like I stole it, whereas she does, and B, I already had lost points in the past, and I've got a clean licence now, and I don't intend to lose it.
No, it doesn't. I'd gladly give my wife points, otherwise I'd end up being her taxi service. I don't want to be driving her around everywhere.
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't even broach the subject of someone taking my points. I need to take my own medicine, and I'd like to let Jonesy know that I actually have 14 points. I'm a professional driver, and you get an extra point.
Well, I'm a professional driver
There's
or
fighting
rider.
words for you,
Actually,
Brendan.
motorcyclists should get 1 billion points because you risk your life every day.
Oh, you don't get extra points.
Motorcyclists should get extra points.
Do you?
No, they should.
Oh, they should.
I've got 13.
Yeah, let's not talk about the 10 accents. Anyway, we're heading into the kitchen,
That's
Brendan.
old news.
We've got TikTok Tucker.
Oh, yum, I'm hungry.
It involves 2 things you like, but let's put them together and see what we think.
Oh, okay. Looking forward to that.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck enough.
Fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker. This is where we make food from TikTok.
Last week, we looked at all those French fries that are now covered in pizza toppings and bits and pieces. We did one that had been a big seller at the Easter show that had melted gummy bears and sprinkles on it. We pretty much set the kitchen on fire. What we're going to do today...
I think you set the kitchen on fire.
I set the world on fire, Brendan. What we're going to do today is putting 2 things together that don't normally go together, but I think it's going to be delicious. I saw this on TikTok. It's chocolate chips, but crinkle-cut chips dipped in chocolate, sprinkled with salt.
Righto.
So,
sounds good.
Excuse me.
That's all right.
I've had a chip, if you can't tell. So what happens is we put some baking chips into a double boiler.
Okay, we got a boiler in the kitchen.
Yes, we do. I put that over boiling water to melt those.
No, careful, don't burn your hand.
No, I'd hate to do that.
Do you want to put the fan on?
Fine, we get a fan in here. So we just do that until the chocolate's melted. And that you want it pretty runny because you're going to put chocolate chips in there. You're going to put chips in.
Yeah.
That looks enough. What do you think?
No, I think you've got a few lumps in there.
Oh, why don't you piss off? So anyway, we just do that there. Here we go. So I'll turn that oven, what thing that's called?
Boiler.
Thing that's called?
Got to switch the boiler off.
So what we do now, we put the potato chips and they crinkle cut so that the chocolate has something to grab onto.
Yep.
We put those into the chocolate.
Maybe best if you had a pair of tongs.
I've got 2 forks, which will do. We put that on the tray. Next one goes...
Is it meant to have that much chocolate on it?
I've never made them before, Brendan. How about you tell me? Next, we put this one. You want a decent amount of chocolate. You want to be able to...
Of course. I'm just thinking that...
I don't care what you're thinking. And then we just put this
do you
one
think
in.
the chocolate should be melted a bit more? Or?
No, the chocolate's melted
It's not
enough.
as viscous.
I know you're doing it just to think you're being funny, and it's highly irritating. Let Mum cook, and you go out and just pull your pud. So here we go. This is another one here. I just do as many as we want to do quickly in this time. Normally I'd make it a bit tidier.
Oh, it's a bit of a mess.
Isn't it just, Brendan, isn't it? Okay. I think they're going to be lovely.
Yep.
That'll do. What do you think for our experiment?
make
We've got
one.
about 7.
7 chips for 7 brothers.
That's it. And what we do now is we sprinkle them with Maldon sea salt. So this is quite, what do you call that? Like, it's not thin salt. Mm-hmm. It's got
flakes.
Flakes, salt flakes.
That's a lot of salt.
Yep, that's how it goes. And what we do now is, can we turn the fan off?
Sure.
What we do now is this goes into, you can let it just sit for 20 minutes or you can put it in the fridge for 10.
Yep.
And when we're going to taste them, they should be crunchy and delicious.
Well, they should be.
Shouldn't they just, Brendan? Let's push through because you're highly irritated.
I'm just off to pull my pud.
Okay, why don't you? And then when you come back, we might taste these.
Okay. Give me a minute, will you?
Jam Nation.
I'm so lonely, so lonely.
No need to feel sad and blue. Let Jonesy and Amanda find love for you.
Forget Married at First Sight. This is like our little terrarium of relationships.
I don't know if I'd have said that, but we're sincerely looking to match people up. And since we've started talking about this, so many people have said, I'm ready for a relationship, I can't find love, none of the apps are working. So we thought we'd do our best to sincerely hook people up. And people have been really vulnerable, telling us about themselves and why they want to find love. The ages, the length and breadth of the kind of people we're getting is amazing.
But no one sets up a terrarium to fail, do they?
I don't know why you're saying terrarium. Do you mean closed circuit like biosphere?
Biosphere, terrarium,
but it's not a biosphere because people are going to meet each other, but they're going to be living in the real world.
Like
with
a terrarium.
With oxygen.
Yeah, but what happens is you start them in a terrarium and then you can flick them out into the garden and then they grow into an oak tree.
Well, okay. It's a weird analogy, but let's go with it.
Daryl is with us. How are you, mate?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Daryl, hello. Let's hear a bit about the Daryl story. We know you're 59 years old. Have you been in love before?
Yeah, I have.
Mm-hmm.
Through COVID, I went through a split and a divorce, so... that went for quite a few years, so now I'm single and enjoying life.
Well, let's go through some of the things that you don't like. You love meat, so you don't want a vegetarian or a vegan.
Yeah, definitely not. I enjoy a large steak many times of the week. So I'm not looking for a vegan. I'm not looking for a smoker. And I'm not looking definitely for any drama queens.
Okay, so tell me what you are looking for.
So somebody that there's an attraction, somebody that I can adore and spend a lot of time with. And, I'm not looking for any one-night stand. I'm looking for someone that can be with me for virtually the rest of my life. So
Daryl, and just hearing you say someone that I can adore, every single woman goes, that's what any woman wants, is someone to adore her, Daryl. Well, let's see. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. I know you say you don't like drama. No woman goes into it saying, I'm a drama queen. So you never know. No. Well, Daryl, we wish you luck in your search for love. What we're finding is that it seems that there are lovely people out there who want sincere, loving relationships. So let's see what we can do.
I've just written down a meat and no drama queen. That's it.
Pro-meat, anti-drama.
Yeah, that's right. No smoker.
No smoker. All right, Daryl, thank you.
We're on to it, Daryl.
Thank you for sharing, Daryl.
Good on you, mate. Put it all up on the whiteboard there.
Can I sniff the texter?
Sure.
Thank you.
And don't use a permanent one on the whiteboard again. Still trying to get that D and B off.
I didn't draw that.
Oh, you didn't.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, right. It's got your fingerprints all over it.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
WSFM's 50K 10-4 payday.
All right. On the line, we have Gail of Gladesville. Hello, Gail.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How's the Gladesville Bridge going?
Oh, it's not
too bad.
It's not too bad.
Luckily, I'm not on it.
No, I always appreciate that infrastructure. Whenever you see it, you might be somewhere like Haberfield and you go, geez, that's a magnificent
But you can only go
piece of
70 on it.
infrastructure.
I think you should be able to go faster than
What
that.
you do is when you're going up the hill, you're going north to south, you gas it up the hill and then you back off the
Is that what you
taps
do?
at the top because that's when the cops are at the bottom.
That's why Gail isn't driving, because she's done that
Gail,
and probably has
Gail
lost her license.
always, she hits the taps up to the top and then goes, whoa, and slows down.
Enough traffic talk. Gail, hello. We've asked you to record or remember the songs we played at 10, at 2 and at 4 yesterday. So let's start with, what did we play at 10 o'clock?
Dangerous by Roxette.
That's you on the Gladesville Bridge, eh, Gail?
Yes.
And what did we play then at 2 o'clock?
Always on my mind. Pet Shop Boys.
It's true.
And how about at 4 o'clock?
Hold Me Now, the Thompson Twins.
Gail, stop with all this sex talk. It's too much.
Gail, congratulations. You got $1,000.
Thank you both very, very much.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank you, Gail.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
And don't forget to listen out today for the 10, the 2 and the 4 songs.
That's all
and
you gotta
tomorrow
do.
you can win $1,000.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
We're doing TikTok Tucker. This is where we make foods from TikTok.
This is one I think we might like. Look how good they look. These are chocolate crinkle potato chips. So you get a potato chip that's got crinkles so that stuff can stick to it.
Yeah.
What are you pulling your face?
Well, duh.
Look, you might get
You
one
sound
that
like the
doesn't have-
ABC. It's
you-
like that
you might get-
well-dur information.
You might get one that doesn't have crinkle cuts, and it won't.
But it's obviously, we're not idiots. It's a crinkle cut chip.
Do you want to do this alone?
No. Oh,
Do you want to do life alone? Anyway, you
What are
melt
you
some chocolate in a double boiler.
Yeah.
Want to make a joke about me being an old boiler again? Let's just move this along.
She's got a name.
Yeah, there you go. That's your new thing. And you put the potato chip into the chocolate. You coat it in the chocolate. Then you cover it in molten salt. So it's quite salt flakes rather than just salt bits and
I'm going
pieces.
to ask a genuine question. What is molten salt?
Would you like to ask again, Brendan?
What is molten salt?
All I know is it's a kind of salt that has a flake in it, but you can get any salt
Right.
that has a
So
flake
it's
in
not
it.
indigenous of a particular area?
I
or-
don't know. And you can also I reckon maybe chili salt on these might be nice
Would
as
be
a
nice.
flaky chili salt.
Right.
So we've then put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And normally if I was going to do this to show off, I would have dripped some more of the chocolate off because they look quite thickly coated.
Yep.
But let's try one. Ryan, one for you. Will you pass that to your friend Ryan, please? Finally, something Ryan's
Gem
looking
wire,
forward to eating.
Seems to be into this.
And 1, 2, well, I say 3, we'll eat. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, yeah.
Yum.
That's all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Have I got too much chocolate on them?
Yeah. Way too much chocolate.
Oh, why don't you just do it yourself?
No, but good. Even though you've cocked it up, it's still good. Oh, yum.
The salt that's on the chip inside is
You know what?
delicious. Coated in chocolate, then with extra
Let's
salt
stop
on the top.
doing this.
That's
Let's go and get a
delicious.
food truck and just sell this.
That is fantastic. It's the recipe, such as it is, will be up on our socials.
Oh, yum.
That is spectacular. That's the best thing we've ever made.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Now I've got chocolate trying to sell like Ray Romano.
And Kermit.
Well done, you.
They're delicious.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Would you like to win $20,000 for being our favourite ghoulie of the year? Here's how you give us your ghoulie. Download the iHeartRadio app, go to WSFM, press the microphone, record your ghoulie. It's as simple as that.
Thanks to Heron Forbes Machinery House. What have we got?
What gets my ghoulies? When people take their dogs for a walk and pick up the dog poo in the plastic bag, tie it up, and then hang it on a fence for someone else to have to go and collect and put in the bin. That really annoys me.
Maybe
I've
get
seen-
distracted.
I've
Maybe
seen
that
this a
happens.
lot. I wonder if it's because people pick up the poo, put it on the fence, and they don't want to carry it for an hour when they're walking and think, when I come back, I'll
Yeah.
grab that and put it in the bin.
Could happen.
In the meantime, it just looks like these little jewels left around the place.
Oh, really? That's a nice gift.
Yeah, take it home. Take
the
it
wife.
home. That'd be lovely.
Honey, I know I'm late back from the pub, but I got you something nice.
What else?
Right, what gets my ghoulies is you go on the internet and you want to buy something. You find the website, you've got to put a password, takes you forever to put a password, you got to do the capital letters, then you go to buy it, and then you have to pay for postage, and then they said, oh, you can't deliver it until 2 weeks. That's what gets my ghoulies.
Which bit do you think's the ghoulie?
I don't understand. You can always just go to a shop.
Do you think she thinks that by filling out all that stuff and going through that palaver, as soon as you press the button, it should be at your front door?
You want it now? I want my dog poo in a bag now.
I can oblige.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, doesn't matter. You can always download the iHeartRadio app, press the microphone, record your ghoulie. Simple as. It's 5 to 9.
Our favourite caller email, a Facebook friend, gets a set of Yamaha noise-cancelling earbuds, courtesy of the Australian Hi-Fi Show. It's happening in Sydney from the 28th, which is tomorrow, to the 30th. That sounds amazing. Noise-cancelling earbuds.
Cancelling.
I should wear them while I'm on air. And you also get a Jonesy and Amanda tea towel.
Well, that would make no sense. Then you wouldn't be able to hear my mellifluous voice.
It makes sense.
Today on the Magnificent Seven, we had Jake from Newport, who was our first caller and nearly went all the way to answer all the questions right.
He was nearly all the way, Jake, but he bummed out at question 7. Come on, Jake. Let's see if we can do it.
All the way, Jake.
Who are the NRL Cowboys playing tonight?
The only one I don't know is sports. All right, let's give it a crack. I've got 15 teams left, so is it the Tigers?
Oh,
Jake! It's the Sharks.
So, Jake, we liked you so much, you are man of the match.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Fella's up next with the 50K 10-2-4 payday.
We're back tonight with Jam Nation. We'll see you at 6.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby, tear from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.